This playthrough is rated T for teen.
I'm the Lorax, I speak for the trees! Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode, Breath of Fire 2. In the last episode, we saved Asparagus, or Aspara, from her salady, chopped badness. I don't know. But anyway, now it's time to go on to talk to the Elder Tree and see what's going on with Gate. But before that, let's see what everyone has to say about Aspara there. I never knew gonna run into trouble with you. That's the fun of it. Take that Aspara character, for example. Sometimes I can't tell if it's a he or a she. I do too in anime, because they're so androgynous half the time. Ah, Melodia, the things I could tell you about that place. It is, there. Oh, wonder why you don't want to say anything, Sten. Together, the same place allows us to communicate with minimum expenditure of resources. It's quite efficient. Oh, I love the way you have a way with words there, Aspara. Anyway. Aspara the Grassman, a real wild card, that one. He's got the perfect poker face. No telling what's going on in the head of his. Now, I don't think he's plotting against us or anything, but damn, does he ever laugh. Does he ever laugh or cry or get pissed off or anything? I don't think so. Aspara's basically a robot for all intents and purposes, so. And it's the cute, hyperactive sort, but Nina's truly refined beauty. Figuring out which one I like best has become my favorite pastime. Should you say something about Aspara, Tapeda? I think Tapeda does have dialogue for Aspara, but for some reason he's not saying anything. Aspara's been asking how we all got together for the first time. Come to think of it, I don't have a clue or how or why it happened, but I'm happy you did. Well, I saved your sister from Joker, but okay. It wasn't that long ago. Those bastards at the Battle Show were gonna use me the same way. Pissed me off just thinking about it. I could never just sit there and wait for someone to set me free like Aspara. I'd be kicking and screaming to the end. That's true, that's true. Let's see, who else did we... No, we talked to everyone, didn't we? I feel like I'm missing someone extra that I'm supposed to talk to, but... Nah, it's probably nothing. Oops. Didn't mean to go up there, so... See, Bosch ain't there, or Ryu's room. Or someone's room, anyway. Okay, Joe's making sure. Swap them out, see if they say anything different. I just feel it's easier just to go here and swap out for the Dragon God, because I feel it's a little bit faster, so... Talking to the trees is a handy trick. Let's bring Aspara along and see what he can dig up. That was bad. Oh, okay. Yeah, you, and also having Aspara in the party allows us to move through trees. I'll show you here in a moment. A leafy friend, Aspara, is down so quite invaluable, but it pains me to see a face that does not wear a smile. I know I shall bring my razor-sharp wit and cunning word to bear. Even the most determined frown cannot resist. That's alright, Tapeda, and I'm not going to take you with me anyway, so... I'll never know. Gotta run. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't expect every single time to have different dialogue. Just something slightly. Oh, yeah, as far as on, even though a lot of people say it's female, but he's on the male area, so. I never had a room of my own before. Oh, well, that's kind of sad, actually, in a way. Well, now you do. I hope you feel good about it. Ah, okay, nothing new from Sten. Let's see if Randa has anything new, and then we'll fill out the party just a little bit more. Well, you think we're done with all the party members? No, sir. Got one more to go. A special member. The only time you can get them is now. So let's see what Randa has to say. Yeah, as soon as you get the whale, it's possible to get this character. But I was waiting until we get Aspara to do it. Aspara the Grassman. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, Aspara is a little weaker at 12th level, so but she'll rubber band into our levels eventually, so not a big deal. Oops. And then I set Sten with the fire one. I'll set one to Aspara here, but the next segment kicks the shaman out of her for some reason. So, and for Aspara, I gave her the whip, alloy band, circlet, and ocean robe, and a couple wisdom braces because of the magic. Okay, so we need to head. We need to head over back to where Tepeda's area is. Fort Najur, or that general area, you know, near World Cape in general. Because that's where the Great Tree is. We could head to gate now if we wanted to. I'm not going to do that right this second, but... yeah, the Great Tree is over in this area over here, so... oh, wait. No, I was going to go get the other character, because talking to the tree changes the dialogue. Forgot about that. Whoops, sorry. Because getting this character changes everyone's dialogue for a short while, and I wanted to eventually swap it out. I'll show you where I'm going here in a second, so just need to get around this bend over here. Traveling's going to be a lot easier later on, so, but now, not so much. Yeah, it's going to be quiet. Yeah, let's go around the cape here. And there should be another body over here. Eventually. One day. Here we go. Okay. Should be over... yeah, I believe it's over here. Over here, yeah. Where are you? There it is. Now, how are you supposed to know about this? There's a guy you can recruit in the circus called Watt, and he's the riddle man. If you solve all of his riddles, he tells you of a person hidden in the desert here. So, yeah, remember these spirits from the first game? Lady Deese isn't in right now. If you'll be kind enough to leave a message, she may get back to you sometime next century. Talk about a phone message, huh? I think they all say the same, actually. It's freezing cold. Huh. Wonder why. Whoa, this person likes to drink. Holy crap. Do you have a little bit of a problem there, dude? And we get a token here. And we also get... no, it's this one. We also get a turbocharge. Now, interesting thing is that the turbocharge in the Japanese version of the game translate to alcohol or beer or whatever. So, who do you know that's lazy, likes to drink around, and acts younger than she should be? Actually, I think that guy says the same thing, too. Oh, sorry. Has Lady Deese hit on you yet? Don't worry, she will eventually. Deese? Who's Deese? Huh. Doesn't sound familiar. Well, you'll find out here in a second. So let's head over to... head over back to New Haven. I think Watt says the same thing about that. There might be some other characters that say that, but yeah, a lot of secret information comes from tenants and stuff like that. So that's how you're supposed to know all the secrets. Let's see. We do have to come here eventually this way, but not this second. We will eventually. Alright, just head over to New Haven. Yeah, I think Watt mentions it somewhere. Or maybe someone else does. I'm not sure. But I know a lot about this game, but not everything. There's quite a few things I still don't know. Can I actually go into the academy at this point? I guess so. Okay. Well, anyway, if you talk to the spirits there, this lady will say something slightly different this time. I forgot. Yada, yada, yada. Listen to these lectures makes me want to stab my ears out. Whoa. I'm starting to think I get my old fighting instincts back quicker with some actual combat. So, you people need help again? You found the best you could ever hope for. What do you mean? What the? Blue? Actually, her name was originally Diaz, but for some reason in the first game they translated to Blue. So, yeah, this is Diaz from the first game. My name is Diaz. Perhaps you've heard of me. The legendary beautiful sorceress. Oh, and one time co-savior of the world. Oh, never mind. That was before your time. You people look like an interesting bunch. I think I'll hang around with you for a while. Diaz joins the party whether you like it or not. Yeah, we get the final party member in Diaz, and Diaz is basically makes a couple of characters in the game kind of pointless. Yeah, she's level 35. She gets all the major spells in the game, and basically Nina, Aspara become pointless with her in the party because she's way more powerful than them. Actually, Nina makes a reference to that exact fact, actually, that she's actually worthless compared to Blue. I mean, Nina does have a use later on, but yeah, Blue kind of makes her inconsequential. I was almost thinking about not recruiting her just because, but we can choose just not to use her. I might use her for certain situations because, like I said, her magic's just like super powerful. And like I said, she's way higher level than everyone. So, yeah, let's go talk to the party members, see what they say. Yeah, she changes she resets the dialogue to talk about her for a bit. So, the legendary serpent lady Diaz has a crush on you, master. But that's it. I hereby resign my position as this team's resident expert on fair sex. Oh, sorry you lost that bit there, Sten. So the legendary sorceress Diaz has allied herself with us. If memory serves, her longevity is matched only by the elder tree Gandharve. Huh. Well, she is 10,000 years old. I forgot how long because technically this game does take place after the first game, but it's like thousands of years afterwards or something. The legendary sorceress Diaz. I always thought somebody like that would be all hellfire and brimstone. She's always so sweet on you. It's almost disturbing. It's because I look like the hero from the first game. No surprise there, so. Actually, I don't think anyone's in these rooms. Because, yeah, this one's my room, and this is Aspara's room. Bosch's room, so. And then Rand's room. So, the legend of Diaz's magical prowess being matched only by her beauty are founded in fact after all. Of course, the legends also say she's over 10,000 years old. What are you gilf maxing there, Rand? No, that'd be Sten in this case. Ah, très bien. Never before have I seen such a heart-stopping example of womankind. Ah, I feel my legs turn to pate every time I look at her. I mean, her concept art, she is pretty hot. So, but she is a snake lady, so it depends on your view of things. I'll continue to refine and improve my skills. Matching Diaz's spell for spell may be an impossible dream, but I'll still try. Even if she is a stronger magician, please be sure to bring me along from time to time. Yeah, she basically says, she's better than me, but don't forget me. Most men walk barefoot on hot coals of broken glass for a lady with a chest like mine. What about you, Ryu? Are you talking about Diaz or you, Lynn? Or Cat? I mean, I would, because I like Cat, but, she's talking in her sleep. She seems to be quite enjoying herself. Oh, Ryu, you nutty boy. Yeah, basically, Blue is the archetypical old lady character, but old lady character that's anime hot, but people kind of make fun of her for being old, type of thing. The standard archetype. It's a classic. Kind of like how the old man is a pervert in a way, even though they're nice guys. They just can't contain themselves sometimes. Oh yeah, show off Blue's spell list. She's 35. Yeah, she's got the Warlock ring, silk gloves, sage robe, and circlet. So nothing too crazy in equipment. Although you could remove it and use it. Whoops, forgot to look at her spells. Yeah, she's got lightning, simoon, fire blast, ice blast, death, slow, blunt, weaken, speed, protect, might, drain, leech power, exit, warp. Warp would really be the big thing. Although Aspara learns it at 19, so we're not too far away of getting that eventually. Boy, you sure know how to pick a flophouse. There's barely enough room for my majesty, for me and my radiant majesty. But hey, if it's your flophouse, I guess I can't complain, right? You're the type of lady. Diaz said I was just as proud compared to her. I know I can never be as powerful as a legend like her, but she doesn't have to be so brutally honest. Well, she's 10,000 years old. She doesn't really care anymore, so. Okay, you say the same thing, Tapeta. What about you, Bosch? Okay, you say the same thing. I mean, I am the main character, so all ladies must hit on me. It is a Oh, right, Sten's upstairs. It is a requirement that all ladies hit on Ryu or any major character. Okay, yeah, you say the same thing. Yeah, I gotta remember Sten's this room here. Yeah, you say the same thing. Okay. I guess you're not very much of an expert there, Sten. Otherwise, you'd have the ladies crawling all over you. Yeah, he's also another stereotypical guy who basically hits on all the ladies and always gets rejected. Even if he's anime hot. You know what I mean? That's always the funny thing about animes. They always make a character, they say they're ugly, but they're anime characters, so they're not ugly at all. So, but anyway. Yeah, you fill out the group with nine characters overall, so. Alright, talk to Lynn or Kat and Rand, and then we'll head off. Okay. Never mind, nothing new there. Okay, same thing. Alright, cool. Now we can head on to go talk to the old man Willow, and oh well, not quite, but you know. Alright, change party. Alright, Sparrow State and Bosch. And let's head back over there. I guess I could teleport back over there, but I'd rather show you where I'm going so that way you have a sense of things. So, did I show on the map where blue was? What's where that lower right corner over there where I was at? Sorry, I didn't actually show the map where I was going. I just went there. My bad. Actually, hold on. Before we continue on, what does the circus say now that the ringmaster's not there anymore? I didn't even think about checking that. Wasn't expecting getting a fight, but okay. See what they say. The circus really is at a crossroads right now. Don't know if we should head east. Okay, we're making preparations for the next performance. Come back later. Come on, see the emptiest circus in all the world. How much for a ticket? Why, it's free, of course. There's some sites you just can't charge for. That's funny. Yeah, I forgot they said something like that. Alright, let's head back over to that area. Yeah, as soon as we talk to the tree, I believe the dialogue changes again. So. Yeah, you always, every time you go into the harbor here, it always sets up into that. Alright, we want to switch to Aspara, because going to Aspara, yeah, we can walk through the trees. Alright, got a new enemy here, Striker Bear. I think we could have found these guys like way earlier. Let's see, these guys have, actually I might be looking at the wrong bear list here. Because there's a bear we could fight a lot earlier that I didn't run across. There's quite a few enemies I've missed just because we didn't run into him on the way there. Let's see, where are you? Actually, maybe we might have, actually, maybe the one I was looking at actually was the enemy I was looking for. Actually, that's probably it then. Okay, never mind. I was actually highlighting him already, and I wasn't sure. Alright, this is Striker, or Sea Bear, in the official translation. He's got 200... actually, let's just... Let's see... And no weaknesses, so... We'll just frost. He's got 253 HP, 6 AP, 115 attack, 60 defense, 70 agility, level 28, 0 magic, strength, no strengths or weaknesses. Has a 3 and 256 chance to drop a cloak knife, 1 out of 256 to drop a Lopo WP, and has 203 experience, 128 Zenny, 1 out of 64 chance to defend, 191 out of 256 chance with a 50% chance to crit, and 65 out of 256 chance to cast attack up. There we go. Alright, Sen got level 19. I talked to Old Man Willow. Yeah, if you're Aspara got a shaman on her, then she'll transform back to Aspara. I have returned, great Gandharve. Elder Tree, these people seek your aid. They wish to know what happened to the forest around the town of Gate. Please answer, Elder Tree. What is happening to this world? Why is the nature of the shadow which has begun to fall on all things?
Ah, Spy, you're late. You took so long, I went and forgot all the important things I was gonna tell you. Let me speak. Where's this speech impediment come from anyhow?
Let's come from the translator.
It's your fault, bro. You're gonna make it up for it. There's the good chance that you get my memory back or get me to my mind. Go to Melody and get them to let you borrow the therapy pillow. Whether you can get inside my head, figuratively speaking, of course.
Oh, great. Do we have to go through major plot jumping points just to get to gate? Yes, we do. All right, I'm gonna meet you. Whoops. I'll meet you back at Melodia. You should know where that is. All right, we're back at Melodia, and if you come here after talking to Gandharve, this man will be here.
You guys are venturing, right? You won't be able to talk to these people without the right equipment. Melodia is the land of music. If you want to talk to these people, you better be packing a musical instrument. Not just any instrument will do. You'll need something legendary like Highland's prize master flute. You got all that? Then I won't keep you. See you around.
Well, thanks for the exposition, random guy we'll never see again. So, yeah, he pops here just to basically... He forces himself to talk to you, so you can't miss him. So, kind of a weird way to make the players know where they need to go next. But hey, it works. So, wait. But you need a legendary flute. Can any regular person ever talk to these people without a legendary item? That's kind of very specific. Alright, well, anyway, I'll meet you at Townsend to change Aspara and get some dialogue from the other characters. Alright, we're back in town here. Let me go ahead and show off another transformation for Aspara. Yeah, Aspara is probably, like, next to Blue, probably one of the more useful characters in the game because of the variations. Because of the transformations, Aspara gets affected, I think, the most out of all the characters. I could be wrong, but... Oh, and if you want to transform someone, but you don't want to go through the whole animation sequence of doing it, just click the index, and it'll show the different variation transformations, and it'll just insta-do it, so you don't have to go through the cutscene. You do have to go through the cutscene once every time, but after that, it doesn't matter. So, anyway, let's merge Aspara with Sesso. Whoops. Sesso. There. There we go. Yeah, Aspara digivolves to Mushroom Girl. Whoa, crazy fusion. The fusion changed you so much, I'm not sure if you're even the same person anymore. Pretty much, because for all intents and purposes, she becomes female at this point. Which I still consider Aspara female, but I think the idea is Aspara is supposed to be androgynous, like male or female, because of the plant life and everything like that, but... Oh, I thought your dialogue was supposed to change. Well, it does reset eventually. Well, basically, we're supposed to go to Highland, and Sten says something about, like, do we really have to go to Highland? Are you sure about that, Master? And he's like, oh, okay. Well, it does reset eventually. It is temporary, so a major event has to occur. But anyway, but before we head on to Highland, I want to show off one more thing. I want to get a nice item. Pretty early. I mean, I probably shouldn't do this now, but I'm going to anyway. Because technically we have access to it. I want to head over to Gate, actually a little bit earlier than I normally would. Mainly the reason for you might want to not do that is because of the whole encounter rate here is pretty dangerous. So, yeah, you have to be kind of careful. So, hopefully I can either run away or not get killed, but we'll see what happens. So. Yeah, take it slow. Slow and steady. Alright, got a new enemy here, Vulcan Rock. I really don't want to fight these guys. Because they're kind of dangerous. I wonder if I can flee. Whew. Okay. I mean, I can fight them. It's just I don't want to. And here's the cave where we entered the gate the first time. Ah, who's this guy? There are others such as me who travel in search of fulfillment. If you find them and bring them to your town, the insight they provide may provide valuable insight into your journey. And then luckily there's no enemies in here. But yeah, he mentions basically different towns members will give you different information. Kind of like Watt tells you where you can find Blue or Diaz, depending on your views on things. So, alright. So the thing I want to get is right here, if we can activate combat. But I want to go to Gate just to show off Gate. We'll have to come back here later eventually, obviously. Hey, you're not from around here, are you? Wow, it's been 10 years since we had last had visitors around these parts. Huh, it's almost like Ryu was the last person here. Well, the Hulk says the forest is dying because the dragon behind the village is sucking the life out of it. Really? This pious village, you'll find no sinners or blasphemers in our midst, no sirree. The old priest sometimes shulks off towards the mountainside back when he thinks nobody's looking. I'd ask him what he's doing sometimes. Huh. Does he disappear for, days on end? Not that I know anything about where the guy's going. I'm trying to piece together the puzzle. Is that old lady still in there? She is! Ah, pervert! Oh, apologies. I was just looking. He makes me want to scream that for some weird reason. I didn't think Ryu was like that. I mean, who is this lady? I don't know. Sometimes I try to reminisce about my youth, but all I get is a terrible headache. Funny thing, too, the same thing happens when I try to think of anything that didn't happen the last decade or so. Must be getting old. I can't help but feel like I'm forgetting something important. Huh. Yeah, you guys used to know me and then forgot about me. I'm Roth, the mayor of Gate. We get so few visitors around here. Please make yourself welcome. Why do you need a mayor for a villager of 10? I mean, I guess you need a... Do you really need a leader? Anyway. Let's go talk to the priest, if he's up there. There he is. It's obvious that this foul dragon must somehow be drawing the life from the forest around this village. I guess, but wait, the dragon's been there for 10 years. Does it take 10 years to suck up the land? Well, I guess so. I don't know, you think it'd be, if it was absorbing energy, you think it'd take more. It would have destroyed the town faster, but, alright. Anyway. No one's in the church, by the way. It would have been just the priest. Oh yeah, this tree really doesn't say much, but I'll talk to him anyway. I feel my strength being sucked away. Look at the trees around here. One and all, they're all withered and perished. They've been completely drained of life. I fear the same fate approaches for me as well. Now, I'm sorry about that, man. Alright, let's see if we can get a battle to activate here. I want to get the fishing spot. Alright, we got the rock guy again. I'm just going to use my dragon ability on him so that way I can kill him rather quickly. Hopefully he doesn't do too much damage to me. I can blunt your attacks or something like that. Yeah, these guys can't... Yeah, I can't do much damage to this guy. As you can see. Yeah, I think this guy's got like 700 HP or something like that. Or, sorry, not 700, so like 400 something. But, anyway, Sparrow reached level 3. Okay, what I want is the... Oh, the fishing spot didn't appear. Ah, no. Well, I know running away also causes a count. Alright, I'll be back when I get the fishing spot up here. There it is. Oh, I forgot to mention the new battle music for... when you have a Sparrow talk to the Great Tree, the battle music changes. Sorry about that. Alright. So the reason I want to be here is I want to get that chest over there. So let's equip the rod and bait. And I'm just using some shrimp here because that prevents fish from messing around and stuff like that. So, alright. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get this thing to drop on top of the treasure chest. So you have to be careful about letting your line stick for too long, because especially on the bottom, because it'll fish will like pull at it or whatever. Not actual fish, like it'll just say, oh, you lost your lure or something like that. Yeah, unfortunately we have to play the waiting game. So, and what we have to do, and the reason I brought a lot of shrimp is because this chest is heavy, so you're probably gonna end up losing a lot of bait just to get it to I gotta see if I can get it to catch. There we go. Okay, yeah, see, we have to keep doing this every time. Yeah, I should have gotten it a little bit closer. Yeah, unfortunately I had to play the waiting game on this part. Look at that. I might just cut to when I get the treasure chest, because, like, seriously, we had to wait, like, was it almost 30 seconds or something like that for it to drop? And there's no way I can make it go by faster. Oh, well. And we play the waiting game. It might take me a couple of tries to get the treasure chest out here, because we had to pull it on the bottom part, so... Yeah, let me do it. Yeah, don't let it set for too long. Okay. I might have to do it one more time. Alright, I'll be back after I get the treasure chest up. There we go! Jiminy Christmas, that took me forever. You had to be really consistent on the button pressing. God, that took me like 10 minutes to do or something crazy like that. Anyway, we get the life armor, one of the best armors in the game. It's similar to the previous game where it has a auto heal mechanic when you walk around. So, yeah, really nice defense there. However, for this next section, I actually want to do the breath armor and speed shoes because it's breath armor is lower on weight. So I want to be able to get Ryu to go faster. But I wanted the life armor for later sections, just this next section coming up. So, all right. So, let's see. I want to go back to Townsend, and then I'll show you where Highland is. So give me just a moment to get back. All right, we're back. So Townsend, so let's show off the way to Highland there. For this section, you do need to bring Sten. He is required. Oh, yeah. And then, trying to remember. Oh yeah, and I'm having Sten equipped with the silver knife because most enemies in the next section are holy weakness, so. And we'll get a weapon that's better than the Papillon anyway, so. And, I have nothing to say, so don't ask me anything. I think this is supposed to be a tenant. I forgot. I'll have to look up again which tenant this is, but, yeah, he doesn't say anything if I don't have the house ready for him, so. Oh well. Alright, let's head on to, Let's head on to Highlands, which is over here. I'll show you on the map. Okay. Alright, oh, and here's the new music again, and we got some new enemies here. Basilisks. Yeah, they remind me of a certain other bird in the... Yeah, cockatrices! No, I never had an issue with them. Though they were annoying in, was it Final Fantasy 1 where they'd stone you all the time? But anyway, I'm just trying to think what the... Nothing really major. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Mushroom Girl's Spore ability. What that is, it's a random chance for enemies and allies to be put to sleep. So the benefit of having those Dream Jewels is you put one on your characters and use Spore, and that can be useful sometimes. It really kind of depends. Show off our physical attack too. Basilisks have 170 HP, 12 AP, 111 attack, 59 defense, 83 agility, level 25, 2 magic, and no strengths or weaknesses. And they have a 1, yeah, just throws her mushroom hat or whatever. They have 1 in 28 chance, or yeah, 1 in 128 chance to drop a cure AI, 262 out of 84, or sorry, 262 experience, 64 Zenny. They can do the combo attack, 3 out of 4 chance, 1 in 64 to defend, 191 out of 256 to attack, and 65 out of 256 to cast attack down on you. And yeah, have you noticed that Ryu's a lot faster now? Because of the breath armor is a lesser weight. And with the speed shoes, Ryu's a vigor and speeds up too, so that's why he's going a little bit faster. So hopefully that'll help him take his turns quicker. That fight there actually had a goo champion up here, but he ran away, so I decided to cut that battle out. No point. Anyway, here we find ourselves in Highland. Oh yeah, you can't come here during the nighttime. No entry permit after nightfall. Yeah, did you see what that guy looked like? I wonder why we had to bring Sten. But anyway. Alright. Alright, Sten. Time to go in. ... Well, Ryu, welcome to Highland, my old hometown. Do we really have to go in? Not really, I guess. Phew, what a relief. I mean, let's move on then. No. Yeah, we have to, but thou must. We certainly do. Blast, we really need that master's flute, don't we? I was hoping I'd never have to come back here again. Yep, sorry, Sten. You have to conquer your demons. Ah, it's a bunch of monkey people. I was wondering if Sten was the only one. Halt, who goes there? Only citizens of Highland may enter. Just turn around and forget you ever saw this place, okay? Oh my god! Commander Sten, we all thought you were dead! Please, Gain, don't call me that in front of these people.
But Commander Sten, after Gulfheim, we all thought...
Rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated, for better or for worse.
Well, all that's in the past now, sir. You're back with us, Commander, and that's all that matters. They'll give you a hero's welcome.
Stop, just stop, Gain. I'm not your commander anymore, and I'm certainly not a hero. I'm just a coward who couldn't face himself anymore. Turvoy is the real hero of Gulfheim. He was an inspiration to watch fighting to the death against impossible odds in that hellish background. How is Turvoy doing these days, anyhow? Knowing him, he probably made general by now.
Well, anyways, great to have you back with us, Commander. Come on in, sir. Sir Turvoy would get a kick out of seeing you again.
I'm afraid I must decline. And no good would come of it. It's been too long. Seeing him again would only open up old wounds.
You wouldn't even come in to see the princess?
I have no idea what you're insinuating. I have no personal reasons for coming back here, really.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Oh, it seems I'm in a bit of a predicament. Many apologies. I'm afraid you'll have to ask for the Master's Flute on your own.
Sten? Yeah, okay. I don't care what anyone else says. Sten is my commander, now and always. Any friend of his is a friend of mine. Go on in, all of you. They'll never get me to say you're a coward, sir. Turvoy, the princess, everyone else must have missed you all this time.
So, yeah, there's some type of history there for Sten, but I guess it's just us.
General Spook is a smooth talker with an iron will, but whatever she wants, she gets, and she's hot to boot. I don't know if I'd find a monkey hot, but okay. I'd love to ask her out, but she's the general, and that she's got the personality of a battering ram, just like Cat, huh? Except I like Cat.
Please excuse me for a little while.
Got some serious monster troubles down below. They've been cropping up in parts of castles nowadays. We've got some... I don't want to say the same thing, so... Okay. And yeah, unfortunately, we cannot swap out party members, so we can't add in another... So this is unlike Fort Azure, we actually can't get another party member, so... Oh well. Phew, time for a break. Oh, okay.
All of our elevators are operated by hand.
That's very inconvenient. Well, then again, they're not like Fort Azure where they're all highly mechanically enabled with like elevators and stuff like that, so. I wonder what's in these rooms. I mean, I should ignore these for now, but. Heave ho, heave ho. No, let's stop talking. I wonder what this is. Well, it's a machine, right? Huh, that looks like looks like we've seen that before. Like in a place that we know of. Or they could just be using the same assets. Okay, you say the same thing. I wonder what this is. I don't know, a teleporter? What the? Huh, but it doesn't do anything. Weird. Well, anyway. Yeah, there's not really much to do here. We just have to basically go inside and head on in, so. Alright, let's see what this spooky or spooky. I think it's supposed to be spook or spooky. I'm not sure, actually. I've never even heard the term spook before anyway, in terms of that spelling. Like S-P-O-O-K, I guess, for scary spook, you know, that type of thing, but. They're having a strategy meeting right now. Don't go without permission unless you're looking to get your ass kicked. Well, we're gonna walk in anyway. What's with the ominous music?
Status reports, Commander.
The Southwest Division is falling behind, General. We don't have enough manpower to sustain the advance.
Unacceptable. A single delay at this state jeopardizes our entire strategy. Bring in reinforcements from one of our other units. We'll crush them with sheer numbers.
Well, we could do that, but our battle plans will completely fall apart if we exhaust too many of our reserves on failing fronts. Furthermore, we've been sending Green recruits to the front lines. We're just throwing swords in these kids' hands and telling them to go fight. They need more training if we want to win.
Enough. I have no more excuses from you fools!
You insolent fools!
We will execute our strategy according to schedule, even if I have to use our worthless skulls for slingstones.
But the General!
Your duty is to follow my orders, nothing more, nothing less. And if you will not carry out that duty, then I'll be forced to reassign you to the dungeons. Do I make myself clear? Worry not. The funding you risk your lives to Tokuro has gone to a worthy cause, to the glory of our great nation. We are about to rewrite every book on combat, gentlemen. The greatest weapon of war ever devised will soon be complete, and then we will say goodbye to living as mere mercenaries. The entire world will be in our hands. So you want to conquer the world? Of course! Any questions? No, good. You're all dismissed. Exclamation point. Man, she rules with an iron fist. Hey lady, can we get that flute? And then we'll be gone. We won't mess with any of your crazy plans. We don't care about that. Huh? I don't remember inviting you to this meeting. Didn't the man outside tell you? Or are you deaf as well as stupid? This meeting is for authorized personnel only, as in people who I've authorized to attend. I don't have anything to say that I want to hear right now, so how about you all just disappear? Huh? Ah! Huh. They probably didn't hear or understand anything worth worrying about, but one can never be too cautious. We can't let the world know about our little secret before it's time, can we? Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Looks like we're stuck or something like that. What's taking Master so long? What on earth could he be doing?
Sir Stin, where'd those unsavory types you came here with get off to?
I wish I knew. I have a bad feeling about this.
You ought to check in on them. You never know what kind of trouble outsiders might stir up.
I suppose I should go do that.
Just watch your step around Spook. She's getting our bad side can be hazardous to your health.
First time I've heard the name. Who is this Spook person?
She showed up around here while you were AWOL. She's got all the people skills of a Morningstar flail, but she's raced up the ranks like nobody's business. She made her military career and the rank of general in a matter of years.
Sounds lovely. Well, I'd best be off.
Dress Spook is a smooth talker with iron will. Whatever she... Oh, same thing. So, okay.
Yeah, okay, that's the same thing. So, well, looks like the party's been captured and it's up to Sten to save them. Can Sten save us, or will he be stuck around with monkey business? And what is his history with the people of this place? Find out next time in the next episode of Breath of Fire 2. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.